Tonight, reporting from Garage Gym HQ, we have the best Prime deal. Okay, for real. Hey guys, it's Coop from Garage Gym Reviews, and today we are detailing some of the best Amazon Prime deals. Yes, it's Prime Day again. Feels like they just make every day Prime Day. Probably 2035, every day literally will be Prime Day, and there will be no deals. But at this point, we've got some deals. I want to say this from the beginning. If you are looking to set up a home gym, buy fitness equipment, this is the channel for you. If you're looking for deals, this is also a place for you on fitness equipment. The ones that specifically you'll look for are Black Friday upcoming. We do a lot around that, so make sure you subscribe if you'd like to see that, or make sure you subscribe if you actually want to get reviews on things that you actually want to buy and honest, in-depth, true reviews. I'm gonna be recommending some stuff today, specifically that I see on Prime Day deals, and I'm gonna give you specific discounts that I see that are gonna be coming on Prime Day. Here's what I'll say. Amazon has like 1 billion products or more. It's impossible to find all of them. So I'm gonna give you some things to look for. Also, if you'd like to see specific deals, we have our editorial team that literally all they do during the deal times is they F5 Amazon, find out the best deals, and then they post them on our site. We'll put a link below the like button where you can check out all those. And if you'd like to support the work that we do, click the link below the like button. That does go to Amazon. They're gonna pay us a small commission. Doesn't increase what you pay, but does allow us to make videos like this. Let's do it. Okay, so I'm gonna try and recommend actual products that I've used, tested, and reviewed. We have done a lot of them. But as you'll find on Amazon, it's really more a budget-oriented space for fitness equipment. You can buy somewhat nice stuff, but most of the nice, like really nice stuff, people leave for their own manufacturer sites. They don't need the third party like Amazon, and they'd actually prefer not using them. I've actually found that over the years where companies used to sell on Amazon, they built their name and they kind of like removed them. I will say, of the companies where there's lots of sales, it's like your typical cat barbells, your Amazon Basics. You've got some Signature Fitness, Hulk Fit, some of these more like budget-oriented brands that personally, depending on the item, you can buy it and literally will use it the rest of your life and it'll be fine. I like nicer stuff. It's what I built over time. How I built my gym is with higher end stuff, but I started with the basic stuff and you build over time. So I think it's a great place to start. My first item that I want to call out are PowerBlock EXPs. PowerBlock typically has sales during sales times, both on their site and on Amazon. I've noticed there are times, and I think it's maybe one, where they will have like, they're basically trying to clear the shelves of product, and so they will sell a crap ton. Oftentimes too, when they've updated a model, and PowerBlock has recently updated quite a few models, and it's more so not just on like features, it's more so on like aesthetics and names. So because of that, you can get a world-class adjustable dumbbell and get it at a good price. So the ones they're selling actually are these. Can you see them? These are the PowerBlock EXPs. These are, in my opinion, the best dumbbell that PowerBlock sells. They're my favorite adjustable dumbbell that PowerBlock sells. They now offer them with knurled handles. They are so good. They go up to 90 pounds. There are other adjustable dumbbells that we've reviewed that I like better than those, but for the price, for the adjustment increments, the fact that they're made in the mother-loving USA, and they're really compact, and the price, I mean, all around, they're like my favorite product from PowerBlock specifically, and they're having 33% off. Why they didn't go to 35, I don't know, but 33% off on those, so check those out. Next, we did a tier breakdown on basically the best trap bars recently, where I did like S tier all the way down to F tier. S tier is best, F tier is worst. And many of the trap bars that are on there are actually from Cat Barbell. You'll find Cat Barbell, they don't really have much of a name. It's just they make a lot of products and they sell a crap ton on Amazon. The amount of Cat products on Amazon is ridiculous. It's really hard to like figure out what is what because they use like basically the same names they use on TVs, where they'll like change a number and suddenly they've removed like the power button and it's a special deal on Black Friday or something. They do that kind of thing, but for fitness equipment, super annoying. But on their trap bars, they make a trap bar called the Super Mega Hex Trap Bar. Super Mega. It doesn't get better than Super Mega, let me tell you. But the Super Mega Hex Trap Bar is a great trap bar if you can get it at a good price. It is not always a good price. In fact, oftentimes they overprice them. I don't know why, but then they'll come out and do a super mega discount. And so today is the super mega discount. If you're looking for a trap bar, this is one where even if you lift really heavy, their cheaper trap bar will be on sale too. But if you lift really heavy, this is one that will still work for you. In fact, if you go to many university weight rooms in the world, a lot of them use this trap bar. It's a basic trap bar that just gets the job done. This trap bar will be 15% off on Amazon. Cap also has 3 squat racks they're gonna be having on discount. 2 of them are squat stands, 1 is a power rack. Honestly, all their racks will be on sale, but these are 3 that I would look at. The cheapest one is the FM905Q, beautiful name, but it's a squat stand. It's a squat stand. We've actually tested this one. It's the cheapest squat stand really that you can find almost in the world. It comes with uprights that are in 2 pieces. It's under $100 oftentimes. So on discount, actually gonna be 15% off. If you just want the bare minimum, you're not gonna be lifting a crazy amount of weight, this is a rack I would look at. There are many racks that you're gonna wanna upgrade from this one but I think this would be a good gateway drug into essentially what is the beauty of the home gym life. They also have a full cage rack that's gonna be 15% off, and some of these are only on specific colors. This one is on the green, and then they have another squat stand where they call everything a power rack. Not everything's a power rack, these are squat stands, but they call it the FM8000F. I don't know what F is for, Deluxe Power Rack. It's a squat stand, but basically they take 2x3 uprights. Instead of orienting them this way, they orient them this way. It's a pretty decent rack. The amount that you can do on it, it'll be a lot. Also often comes with safety spotters. You can get it with bundles too, but that'll be 15% off as well. Then I think this is Cap's best power bar. They've changed it a bit over the years. It's not as good as it used to be, but if you're looking for like a base power bar, like a 29 millimeter, pretty aggressive knurling, it's gonna have bushings. It's a decent bar. Tensile strength on the shaft is less than I'd like, but it's very cheap. That is the Cap Boss Power Bar. This actually used to be one that I recommend a lot, and then they reformulated it, kind of like the Pepsi Clear. Do you guys remember Pepsi Clear? It's like that. It's just not as good as what the old used to be. I hope they go back to the old formulation, but for now, this is a cheap trap bar, 15% off. Then, if you're looking for adjustable dumbbells and you don't want the PowerBlocks, one of my other budget pick adjustable dumbbells that doesn't go as heavy are the NordicTrack 55-pound select-a-weight adjustable dumbbells. I've done a full breakdown review on these. I think these are a sleeper pick. They're actually offering these during Amazon Prime Day for 10% off. These go up to 55 pounds. They have a knurled handle. They're a budget-oriented adjustable dumbbell. They're not the best in the world. I like the PowerBlocks better, but for the price, they're cheaper. They have an open cage design, so there's no cage, it's just an open handle, what a lot of people are used to using a fixed dumbbell in a commercial gym, and you get them for 10% off. Then another product that's gonna be on sale are these. These are the perfect push-up handles. Really high quality. The reason that I'd recommend these, I actually use these quite a bit. I'll use these as a finisher on chest day oftentimes. Basically, these are on some sort of caster. They spin. They basically allow you to have articulation, but the extra handle height does allow you to get more stretch for more gains, more depth at the bottom of the movement. I really like these, and they're very, very cheap. Honestly, a lot of perfect products, perfect fitness. They make a perfect pull-up bar. They make this ab carver, they call it, ab rollout thing. They make these, they've got others too. All of them are gonna be on sale. These I particularly like. There's more expensive options out there, but I actually really like these, and I've had these for a decade, still use them. Another one is their pull-up bar. If you're looking for a doorway pull-up bar, I would say Perfect is one of the best values. It's got the best features combined with, I think, the most protective for your actual framing on your door. Also, it's just a good design. They actually actually design their products. The difference between Perfect Fitness and a lot of the more cheaper brands is the fact that they actually have engineers on their team. They actually make stuff. So it's not just white labeling stuff. That's why I think these are cool, as is their ab carver and the pull-up bar. But these and the pull-up bar specifically, I like a lot. A lot of their products, these, the pull-up bar and the carver, will all be 25% off during Prime Day. So if you're looking for something, this isn't gonna be a game changer, but you're looking for something to add to a calisthenics routine, or you just want a fun toy, these are great. But also the pull-up bar, if you need a pull-up bar, that's kind of my top pick oftentimes for doorway pull-up bars. If you're looking for plates, just slag iron because you want to put on mass. Iron plates are probably not your best option due to cost. The best option is actually not slag iron right now. It's actually rubber, Chinese rubber. Who knows what kind of like problems we're gonna have from all this Chinese rubber we keep lifting. But the cheapest rubber bumper plates right now are on Amazon. They're like Everyday Essentials, Hulk Fit, Signature Fitness, Cat Barbell has some too. Any of those sorts of brands, one that I know is gonna have a sale is Signature Fitness. Their bumper plates, which are already very cheap, they're gonna have them for 15% off. These are not the best bumper plates you're gonna find. The 10 pounds are gonna taco if you use them on the bar by themselves, but you can get a lot done with these. And I think if you take care of them, you know where the problem areas are. These are fine for people to start with their home gym. I see a lot of people like really dog on these. They do break. They're not as good as some other companies. I definitely wouldn't recommend them if you want like the best of the best and want things that are really gonna last. But if you just need some weight so you can put on weight or lose some weight, these are a great option because they're very cheap. Then a couple more for conditioning. One is the Hydro Wave. The Hydro Wave is consistently its cheapest on Prime Day. So the Hydro Wave this year is actually gonna be 15% off. The Hydro Wave is basically a magnetic rower that has a screen attached. It's essentially like a Peloton for rowing. I really like their on-water rowing. You have to recognize there's gonna be a membership, but their rowers are very well done. I will say though, the Hydro Wave, we actually had one, it's like a plastic mold. Actually, part of it snapped off. So we're trying to go through customer service to basically get that figured out. And I don't know how the person snapped it off, but just be aware when you're using this, if you're moving it, because that's when it happened, make sure you're careful with the connection system. That being said, in my experience with Hydro, they've been really well done and I like the programming. I mean, I use a C2 rower most of the time because I'm in a garage gym and I don't need the extra motivation of a screen in front of me. But if you do, this would be the one that I'd recommend. Then if you also want some similar stuff, but in other fitness equipment, it'd be Peloton. And Peloton is having sales on Amazon during Prime Day. One is their bike, which is actually gonna be 20% off. So if you're looking to get into that ecosystem and train using Peloton, now's a good time because they also have their guide for sale too, which I haven't used yet, but I know that there probably are, one or two people in the world that like it. Okay, there's some deals. If you'd like to see all the deals, make sure you hit the link below, like button, because this is very much just a recap and summary. We will update them all on the site like we do for all the sales. And if you'd like to see more of these, let me know in the comments. Also, if you're shopping and you find something that's a good deal, throw it in the comments so other people can get it too. Just make sure you buy it first so people don't buy it and then it sells out. Okay, this has been Coop from Garage Gym Reviews. I'll see you next time. Peace.